All right, we're live. Live. It's alive. This is the first attempt at doing a Google Hangouts live on air something or other hangout. And we're going to see if it works. Nice. Okay. We're live. We're streaming. And I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna pack my pipe with. Let's see. Oh no, I gotta turn that. Hey, it's Scott the Pied Piper and Big Kaspar. What's going on? All right, we're testing something out here. If all goes according to plan, then 4EyedPiper may be joining us here live. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Looks like that's not the right link. So let me check that link again. No, it says YouTube link. That's the same link. Okay. Let me investigate. Oh, here we go. I see what happened. I put the wrong link in the bucket. That's my bad. Give me a second, and I will get the right link in the bucket. In fact, I'll put it right here. So this is how you join the if anybody wants to join into the Hangouts, just click that link, and you too can be chatting with us live. All right. Yeah, you know what happened is I put the link to the YouTube video in the bucket instead of the Hangouts link because I'm a dumbass. I don't know how to use computers. Okay, so that's the Hangout link, and then I'm gonna reload and see if it fixed the bucket link. There it is. All right, the link in the bucket is now officially the correct link to join us in the Hangouts. Test it real quick. Yeah, there it is. That should be right. That should be right. All right. All right. Let's see if Mr. 4EyedPiper shows up. In the meantime, I am enjoying some whiskey and water. Because it's Friday. Hey, Peter Welshman, what's going on? So we're trying something out today. We're going to try to do a Hangouts live on YouTube. And if it works, then 4EyedPiper may be popping into the room any minute now. And Mel, too. What's up, Mel? Yeah, just anyone who wants to join the Hangouts, click that button. It's probably going to make you download the Hangouts app, but once it's downloaded, it'll just switch over to that, and you'll be in the Hangout. You'll be here. You'll be among us. And I've got the screen, so if you guys are on your phone, I can still read the chat room, and if anybody's like talking in the chat room, I can repeat it for anybody who's on their phone watching the Hangout screen. But if you're on your computer, you can see, you'll be able to see everything. All right, download that app. Get in that chat room. I don't know what happened to 4EyedPiper. I hope he didn't. I hope his phone didn't blow up. Don't blow up your phone. Yep, everything looks good. All right. Yeah, so we just did a test, and then it worked great. Except some that I did stupid things with my sound, and I had to mess with it for a while. But then once I got the sound figured out, and I stopped doing stupid stuff with the sound, and I got all that sorted, then it worked. It worked great. Let me see if he's texting. That's weird. Like 4EyedPiper just disappeared. Let's see if he found the link. See if he figured that out. All right, what are you guys smoking tonight? I'm not smoking yet because I'm actually gonna see if we can get 4EyedPiper in here, and then I'm gonna put the question to you guys as to what I should smoke, because I've decided that I'm gonna smoke something new tonight that I have not smoked before, and we're gonna see how that goes. Man, he straight up vanished. His phone. I think we killed his phone. It died. It blew up. It melted. Oh man. Rip the 4-eyed phone. 4-eyed pipe phone. It might be no more. Okay, I got the app. Now what? Okay, cool. So there's a link right up here in the chat room. Or you can also see it in the bucket, same link. And when you click that link, it should open the app and take you to the Hangout. Captain Black Sea. That's like isn't that like a tinned Captain Black? I think I've seen that. It's like Captain Black, but in a tin. Let's see. Wait, Big Kaspar, you're smoking the same thing, or? Let's see. site. Yeah, sign in. Looks like it should work. This is the add Hangouts. Yep. Same link we used before. So the first time we did it, now I'm not on my phone, I'm on my computer. And so I'm seeing slightly different stuff. But when 4EyedPiper tried it the first time, he clicked the link and it took him to the app. He signed in. You have to sign in. But you know, you sign in or whatever, and then it takes you to like the Hangout. But this time he says like he's clicking the button and nothing's happening. That's weird. Let's see. Wait, I know. I'll try it over here on this side. Saint Bruno, nice. Hey, are you having the pouch version, and what's up, Tamper Tantrum? Are you having the pipe version or the pouch version, or are you having the flake? Because I have it in the pouch and I like it. I think it's really good, but I've been told that I should check it out in the flake, that it's even better. Let's see. Take a look at what it looks like on YouTube. Yeah, when you click on the link, it should take you right to. Here, I'm gonna try it on a different account on my phone and see what it looks like when I do it. You need Hangout. Oh, yeah. I haven't downloaded the app yet. I don't even have the app on my phone. I should put it on here though. It's a good idea. Let's see, update. Okay. Well, I guess I did have it. I just didn't. It needs to update the terms of service like everything else on the internet right now. We need to update your terms of service. Okay. All right. I don't care. I don't read it anyway. Let me think. I got like a lot of them. Here. Mel, I'm gonna put my email here. This is a good one. This is a good one to use. Okay. All right, there's Hangouts. I'm gonna go back here and join the call. Select okay, I have to select an account to use, and then I'm gonna hit join. Yeah, it's working. Yeah. Okay, you guys. I just joined the call myself with my phone, so I know it works. Let's see. But yeah, what I did is I just installed it, and then I clicked it, and then it said join the conversation, and I clicked join, and it just went straight in. But I did have to click like which account I wanted to sign in as, because I have like, I don't know, 3 or 4. I guess I have probably about 5 or 6 Google accounts that I use on a regular basis. But I just tapped the one that I wanted, and it went right into the conversation. Let me paste it in one more time just to make sure that we're talking about the same link. Here it is again. That's the official like Hangouts link for this chat. And when you click that, if you have Hangouts installed, it should flip over to the Hangouts app, and then you'll just like you'll just like select whatever account you have. You probably won't see that because if you only have one account. But yeah. Yeah, that's my real name. I didn't know if you were asking or if you like, dude, Dunhill Dark Flake. I've never had that. Is that like a dark fired Kentucky type of flake? Is that a Kentucky thing? I don't know what Dunhill Dark Flake. I don't actually know what's in it. There's a brick and mortar around the corner that has like an interesting selection of Dunhills. Like, they don't have any nightcap, unfortunately, and they don't have like Elizabethan or anything cool like that. But actually, I'm not entirely sure. I don't think they have any Elizabethan. But they had like London mixture, standard mixture, early morning pipe, a couple other things. Everyone else is sold out. Like, no one else. Actually, no, that's not true. There's another brick and mortar. They were sold out of nightcap, but they had some. They definitely did have Elizabethan. I'm thinking about just going, hey, Mel's in the house. Hey,
what's up? What's up?
There he is. There he is.
Redstone, my brother, coming to you from the Garbage Man.
That's the back lot.
The back lot.
Yeah.
This is where all the magics. Yeah. What's up, guys? This is crazy.
Yeah, I can't believe it's working. This is good. We were all talking about this the other night. We're like, hey, I wonder if we could do this. And I was like, well, theoretically we could, but let me give it a shot. So Zach and I were like, let's give it a test. So we tested it, and oh, okay. Yardism is saying it's more like a Navy flake. Okay, cool. So it's a vapor basically.
It's not a vapor. It's just strictly. It's a dark Virginia.
It's a dark red Virginia.
I'm telling you.
Okay.
It is delicious. I'm going to show you some right now.
Okay.
I just Bo Crocker was huge on some for the first time. When I pulled it out, I mean, it literally was in a clump like this, just melded together.
Man. Nice.
Let me see if I can get a flake. So it must have some age on it, but it's really good. It's the strangest thing. I'm getting a little bit of a metallic on my tongue. I don't know what that's about, but I'm fixing to load another bowl. I finished this bowl, and I mean, it burns to a nice white ash.
Oh, wow.
Gosh, this is delicious.
Well, of course.
I don't know that I've tasted. I mean, I've had H&H, but this is a dark Virginia, man, and it just, man, it crunches up really nice. I mean, when you go to crumb it up, but God, it's good, man. I mean, it just apart in your hands and easy to load. On a Dagner poker.
Nice.
I got so many VRs to do. Check this out.
Yeah, that's the Dagner.
And I have. This is the Dagner.
I don't think there's that much of a delay, but you're breaking up a lot. I can still pretty much hear you, but the video is real choppy, and then every once in a while it kind of goes off. It might be the connection or something.
I actually think I've got the original Pipe Widow in the other room. I think she's watching a movie, and also she's online as well. So,
yeah, I might be eating up the bandwidth. Probably something like that. Well,
I think we've got a bandwidth problem.
You know what? I'm using a poker too. I just got my Trevi 311 poker in the mail a couple days ago. Or maybe it was yesterday.
I sent you a comment. Sorry, guys. I sent you a comment that I have one of those in a box I never smoked.
Oh, man. I didn't even see that comment. Yeah. Oh, this
Yeah.
thing is awesome. Like awesome.
And the reason why I hadn't smoked it is because when I got it, I was getting tongue bite really bad.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, well, that's all I need to be, just that much closer to the tobacco, you know?
Oh no, but the thing is, these have a 6 mil filter, and you just stick that balsa in there, and that's gonna help a lot with that tongue bite. So I don't have any tongue bite with this because of the filter. Although it does come with a converter. If you don't want to use a filter, you can actually stick that right in. You don't have to go find one. It's actually got one that it comes with. So you can go either way. But if you're having tongue bite problems, I definitely suggest trying with the balsa filter, because it helped me.
Well, you know what? I didn't try it all. I have the balsos and I love them. This one has the little paper 6 mil in it.
Oh, okay.
And I thought I'd try it instead of breaking out the trivia and us being twinsies tonight. You know?
Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna try copying the link over text to see if that works instead of the other way, so that Zach can see it. Let's see.
I don't know how long I'll be on. I got some things to get done.
You got yabos to do probably.
Oh, I got 3-4 yabos to do, and then I also got to get Del Piper's. I got to get Del Piper done. So.
Oh man. Let's see.
So we'll actually be able to see a picture of everybody that's on.
Yeah. So what's happening is while you're talking, they can see you, and then when I'm talking, they can see me. So whoever's talking, that's who they can see.
Oh, that's trippy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I think it's pretty sweet. I think it's pretty sweet that you kind of looked that up, because that's, this is kind of what we've all been wanting, a friend.
Yeah, I was talking to Zach, and he said he was trying to. We were just like we were kind of brainstorming like how we could do something, and he mentioned Google. I said we it's come up a few times on different live chats, maybe doing a Google Hangout thing, but nobody had really looked into it, and I was like, well, I haven't used Google Hangouts in a few years, but let me see what I can see, and it turns out there's a built-in way to broadcast your Google Hangouts chats live on your YouTube channel, which is perfect, because that's what I kind of wanted. I didn't want it to be something separate. I wanted to like show up on our YouTube feed so everybody see it,
Breaking up really bad on my end, and I'm sure it's my end that's breaking up, not yours.
Yeah, when I've got a monitor. I'm like monitoring it on my other screen, so I can kind of see the YouTube version of it, like what it looks like. And I'm pretty smooth, but yours is chopping up a bit.
And I'm smooth on mine.
Yeah, you're seeing the feed, like you're seeing direct. You'll be smooth on yours. I have a YouTube window open on one screen, and then I have the Hangouts open on the other screen. Okay, it was not easy to actually copy that link out, but let's see if this works.
I'm pairing my my smoke with some cold coffee and some water chaser.
Oh man, there's something so good about pairing a good tobacco blend with coffee. And I don't know. That's my favorite thing to pair it.
This dark flake is awesome. I mean, it's just awesome.
Oh, look who's here!
Hello.
There he is.
What's going on, guys?
All right,
that worked.
We got everybody now. All right.
What's up, 4i?
What's up, Mel? Yeah, I think your internet connection is pretty choppy there, Mel.
I think the original Pipe Widow over in the other room streaming as well.
Oh, okay. How's
and
my
I'm in
feed
the
to
garage.
you, Stace?
It looks great.
Yeah, you guys are solid on my end, but I'm sure I'm choppy. I'm about the original, you know, the origination of the feed.
I've actually got everybody's thumbnails down at the bottom of my screen so I can see everybody at the same time.
Yeah, you know what? It doesn't do thumbnails when there's 2 people, but as soon as we went to 3, the thumbnails showed up. That's really cool. Of course, Mel's just like a still image.
Hey, Zach. Zachin.
Oh, did I lose you? Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, your image is gone, but I can hear you.
Hold on. Technical difficulties.
It takes some serious bandwidth, I think, to do it.
I think you're right. All right, I'm back. Cool. I'm smoking a little bit of the old pirate cake that I got from my man Redstone over here.
Arr. All right, I'm trying to figure out what to smoke. All right, here we go. Whoever, everybody gets a vote.
There you go.
This is what it's going to be. I'm gonna open up a tin of Embassy pipe tobacco here from Cult Embassy, or I'm gonna open up a tin of Black House from Hearth and Home, Russ Willette, or I'm gonna open up Chelsea Morning from GLPs. Now, I have never had any of these tobaccos, so it's up to you guys. What am I gonna smoke tonight? Hey, Clint, what's going on?
Big old bag of Northwoods.
So, yeah, oh, Northwoods, that's good stuff. Clint saying, "Hey, holy cow, what's going on, everyone? I did not know this was a thing." And he's saying, "Go for the Black House." I was kind of thinking the same thing. But
that's what my vote's for. Black House right there. I got to know what it's all about.
Let's do it. Man, I love White Knight, and because so my first well, I don't know if it was technically my first Balkan, but like the first really Balkan thing I had that I can remember was Balkan Soprano, like the actual Balkan Soprani, and I liked it a lot. But then I tried White Knight, and I was like, oh my god, White Knight's amazing. And now like Balkan Soprani kind of, I don't know, it's good, but it sort of pales in comparison. So now I'm like, well, so that was so good. I need to see what Black House is all about. Because unfortunately I missed out on Balkan Blue, so I probably never know what that was like.
I didn't miss out on it.
Yeah, I know. I forgot about that.
And of course, you're probably kicking yourself because I didn't even know what the hell it was. So.
Oh no, that was
my
cool.
newbiness.
I honestly, I do see tins of it floating around, so I may grab one eventually, but I don't know. I mean,
just
Black
got
House.
these in today.
What'd you get?
Isn't that funny?
I just
man!
Today. I just got them today along with an 8-ounce.
With 8 ounces of what?
Of Northwoods. I'm jarring it up right now.
Man, that Northwoods is good stuff. That is good stuff. I can't wait.
You gave me that sample. Yeah, when you gave me that sample, I went right out and bought 8 ounces.
Yeah, I figured you would.
I can't wait to hear what you think about Northwoods versus Frogmorton Cellar, because I had heard that they're really similar, but I was surprised at just how similar they were. I really thought that was right on the money, that comparison. It makes me wonder if Northwood is supposed to be a match.
Well, I still have to crack a Frogmorton. I thought you did a comparison the other night.
I did. I have a video up. I'm just curious what 4EyedPiper there thinks of it. The comparison.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that some night this week, probably. Smoke a bowl of each.
So you're comparing it to Penzance?
No. Yeah. So Derek Tant did. Yeah. I don't know if you've seen it, but Derek Tant went on kind of a crusade trying to find a match for Frog Morton Cellar, and he had a few ideas, but his the number one winner was hands down Northwoods. He said. So that made me go, okay, I've got to check out Northwoods. And Zach saw the same thing, and he went out and got it. We both got it at the same time. But, yeah, I think it's right on the money.
Well, don't mind me, guys. I'm just working.
So Curmudgeon Piper says, okay, this group chat is a blast after a few bourbons.
Oh, there you go. I'll drink to that.
I have a whiskey right here. I will definitely drink to that. The
only thing I don't like is I can't see any of the comments.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why I'm actually reading them off, because I know you guys can see them on the phone. Clint said, "Nice, Mel," when he saw the two blends. I think.
Hey, it's Smelly Mel.
Smelly Mel.
Smelly Mel.
It's the Fisher Yard, man.
That sounds like a new channel name right there.
Smelly Mel's Porta-Johns.
It's like you come up with Garbage Man Piper, but Smelly Mel is the name that you always end up with the name people give you. It's never the one you pick. You don't get to pick.
Well, what is that? Meathead.
The what? Meathead? What?
Yeah. And what I say to that is, call me anything you want, but wait for dinner.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Well,
you said something about Meathead.
I don't have to do.
Oh, that's right. It's right here. You saw it here first, folks. Mel has both of the Russ Willett Balkan Sobrani matches, the white label and standard and the 759 black label match, which is Black House, which I am going to smoke for the first time right now. You know what? I don't know where my lighter is. Oh, well, I can't smoke. That's it. We're done. I have to leave now. I've failed. I've failed as a pipe smoker because I don't have a lighter. Hey, I don't know where my Zippo is. It's all right. I have like 57
Professor,
matches.
what are you putting in the pipe?
Oh, Professor. Oh, what am I putting in the pipe?
Yeah.
Black House. Black House, baby.
Well, let me know what you've had it before, right?
No, this is I haven't had any of these 310s, and I was going to open one, and who was it? Was it Clint? Yeah, Clint said go for the Black House, and then 4EyedPiper said yeah, same thing. So that's it. The voters have spoken.
Let me know what you think, because I've got a tin I haven't cracked. I just got it today with the. I got it with the. Well, no, Boswell's. That's a different one. I got a pipe and a cigar and Boswell's all today.
Pipe and a cigar. What? Oh yeah, and some Northwoods.
So Mel, did you get your free pipe from Pipes and Cigars today? With your $100 order?
No, it'll probably be in the first part of next week. We'll see what it is. It's probably a Dr. Graybo.
Mel's making a fort out of all the cardboard in his backyard.
Hey, you know what? I don't have a Dr. Graybo, but they're probably going to send me something I don't have, because I've got Savinellis and pretty much Cobbs, and a few bones.
Man, maybe they'll send you one of those really nice Medicos.
Oh, that'd be nice. With
some Captain Black Grape.
Oh, there you go. Harriet Herfer some Captain Black Grape, and she sent me this little bad boy to chooch it in, so it didn't ghost anything.
I remember that. I saw that.
I mean, that is a little pipe. So I chooched a bowl on that.
I'm tempted to try it just because I never have.
I think you just have to try it. I haven't tried it yet either, but there's too much stigma around it now, I think. I'm on the fence.
I mean, it just sounds so goofy. I don't even know if it's good or bad. It's just hard to say it without laughing.
I'll tell you what, if you look up Chris Morgan's site, he's like getting home at 2:00 in the morning, and he cracks some of that open and starts chooching on it. You should see the look on his face. He'd never had it before,
Harriet.
man. And
Harriet herself is here.
Harriet's in the house.
She said, "Hey, I see that." And Curmudgeon Piper says, "Pipes and Cigars has some fantastic deals going on." I noticed that. It seems like they always have fantastic deals during the week. That's like before I get paid, and then by the time I get paid, that's how they do that. They
usually have fantastic deals right about the week where I'm like, I've bought way too much tobacco in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, you're like, I'm done, and then they're like, buy $400 worth and get 1 ton of esoterica. Okay, fine. Wow. Okay, this is way more flavor than White Knight. I mean, I love White Knight, but this is a much more rich blend. That is like that's a Balkan on steroids.
Nice.
You know what? I just had Balkan Supreme the other night, and this reminds me a little bit of Balkan Supreme. Is that the Northwoods Mill?
Nope.
Christmas cookie.
Christmas cookie. Yeah. I looked at that one too.
Has anyone here had the corncob? What is it? Corncob pipe and a button nose?
No. I have some. I have a couple of Christmas tins. I don't even remember what they are now.
I've heard corncob pipe and a button nose is really good.
Down in the basement of his cardboard fort in the backyard.
Cardboard's a commodity here. Nobody's saving it.
The garbage man fort.
Cardboard over here goes across the border faster than you can unwrap the box.
Wow.
Oh, this Christmas cookie smells good, man.
I bet it smells like cookies.
It smells just like those. It smells just like those frosted sugar cookies that.
Oh
you
man!
make, you know.
So I know you guys watched a lot of Mutton Chop. Like, did you guys see that that Lane Limited that Lane Ready Rubbed that he pointed out at some point, and he said it's like tastes and smells just like I think he said graham crackers and like marshmallows or something.
Like a s'mores.
Like a s'mores, yeah. And I was like, "What? Are you serious?" All right, I'm ordering that. So I have a pouch of that. And he's not kidding. It's actually really good. It's cube cut too, so it's like it packs a dense amount of sweet like cookie smoke.
I think I'm just getting to the point where I'm getting some of the flavors out of tobacco that he's describing, because before this I thought I was just dumb or like my tongue was broken or something. Because I was just getting like, that tastes like tobacco. Oh yeah, there we go.
It's Harriet. What's going on?
Harriet's in the house.
I didn't know I could do that.
How sweet is that?
Yeah, I've never done this before.
We haven't either.
More fun than we should be allowed to have.
This is a thing. It's happening right now.
This is taking the YTPC to like the next level.
Right?
Right. That's right.
You have to get us young 57-year-olds involved.
Yeah, hey man, this young 57-year-old was the first one to figure it out. Mel jumped in here first.
Are you 57, Mel?
Yes, I am.
Well, you look pretty good for an old man.
What you thought I was older, didn't you? You thought I was older.
No, I did not. I thought you were 56.
You're way over 55. That's crazy.
I just showed him what my prized possession.
Oh yeah, that was
It's Captain Black Grape.
It's Captain, yeah.
That was my first attempt at modifying a naked cob.
Oh my.
Very nice. So that's hand done, huh?
Yep.
Wow. I'm liking it. You did a really great job.
I saw Sean's General earlier. That looks pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm getting better. I'll have to send you another one, Mel. What kind?
How's that look?
What kind of cob do you like?
Well, do what?
I said I'll send you an upgraded version. What kind of cob do you like?
I like whatever you make.
All right, that's a good answer.
Here's my custom cob from the bagpiper. Reverse calabash. You talk about a cool smoke.
Yeah, I've got one of those too.
That boy's cool.
I won it at his Danny Shore raffle that he did.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks a lot like that one. I like it. It smokes really nice.
I know. Sorry guys, I'm busy over here jarring up stuff.
he's got 10,000 blends over there. I mean, he's got 47.5 million blends he has to try to jar up. There he is. 4EyedPiper disappeared and he came back.
The widow was calling. I had to bow out for a second. She's probably gonna call me back here in a minute.
You were like, we're having a pipe club meeting on the porch. And she's like,
dude, I'm telling you, this is going to be YTPC Pipe Club right here.
That's right.
Pretty cool, actually.
I'm psyched.
I missed the beginning of it. What are you guys smoking?
Well, I actually put it to a vote. I said I had not smoked Embassy from Cult yet, or Chelsea Morning from GLP's, or Hearth and Home's Black House. And Clint immediately said, go for the Black House. And it turns out that Mel had, like, in his hand, I think he was about to do a Yabo for it. He had a tin of Black House and a tin of White Knight, both sitting there. And he's like, well, do the Black House and let me know how it is. Which, by the way, it's awesome.
You haven't never tried that one.
It's a very rich Balkan. It's I would I was saying I don't know where it is, but somewhere around here I have a bag of Balkan Supreme that I just ordered because this is a Balkan that is so cheap it's crazy. Like it's like $2 an ounce or something. I mean, it's really cheap. So I thought I would order it and see what it was like. And it's like a really rich Balkan, and this reminds me of it. I mean, I would say it's a lot better, but it's similar. But it's just a really like tart, rich Balkan. I think more bold than Balkan Sobrani or White Knight. It's a black label on it, for good reason. It's like a dark, rich, really flavorful Balkan.
You might have to try it.
I just got this as well with it. Plum.
Oh my God, that stuff is good.
So I still haven't tried the regular plum pudding, but I've tried the reserve and I really liked it. I just wonder how much of a difference there is between the two.
Yeah, I haven't had the reserve. I haven't had that one. Yeah, I bet.
Well, Harriet, I owe you an apology because I sent you a bag and I didn't put any in there. So I don't think I did. I think I put some Fuchsler's ration in there, but I don't know. We'll see when you get it.
Will you be surprised like I'll be surprised?
Let me tell you what, I literally have mailed out almost 18 packages in the last week.
Wow.
You're not gonna have anything in your cellar, Mel.
Well, actually,
God blessing.
No,
What's
he
going on?
replenishes twice as fast as he sends it out, so don't worry about that.
yeah, I think I'm surfing the wave. I think I'm a little bit ahead of what I'm sending out. Yeah, I was going to do a bunch of yabos, but instead I'm just like going, nope, here, look, this is what I got. This is what I got. Oh, I don't have to do.
Oh, just so everybody knows how it works, when you're talking, you'll be on screen on YouTube. So if you're going to show off something, like you want to like get a good close-up of something, make sure you're talking when you put it up to the camera, and they'll see you full screen. Otherwise, they'll just see a little thumbnail of you.
Gotcha. So when I was just holding up my pirate's cake that I'm smoking, I should probably be talking about it at the same time.
There, yeah, exactly.
There we go.
Which is hilarious because I just got this today.
Very strange.
That's awesome.
That came in the same box. That came in the same box as White Knight and Black House.
That's pretty cool.
That's one heck of a yabo right there, Mel. those are three amazing blends.
Yeah, well, it's not going to get yaboed now. You saw it here.
What's your guys' favorite blends?
Mine is pirate cake, actually. Speaking of pirate cake.
I'm pretty sure it's whatever sample that I'm smoking from Redstone Piper at this point.
That's pirate cake.
I just mean any given day, whatever sample I'm smoking. Lately, it's been Dunhill Elizabethan for me.
I have not opened mine yet. I have a 10 of it.
Ooh, it's
I
good.
will. I'm really taking it slow with that now that I know I probably won't get any more. So I'm going to be very.
Hold on to your 10. I'll send you a sample.
Oh man, no, it's too generous. That Dunhill, I'm telling you, it's going to be gold pretty soon.
I like their Durbar really well.
Oh, now I will take the Durbar that you offered.
That's good stuff.
I've heard good.
Yeah, you'll be getting a 10 of that in the mail shortly.
Oh my goodness, Bearded Welshman's back. How's it going, Bearded Welshman?
We got to get John in this too. It'd be like Avengers Assemble.
So I don't see any. I can't see any of the comments.
Yeah, you can if you have a computer, but if you're doing it on the phone, I don't think there's any way to. So I'm just reading them. That's why I'm kind of reading out what people say and shouting out what they're saying. There's not too many people talking in the chat, but here and there.
Gotcha.
Harriet, how much of this do you have? How much of this do you have?
Probably. Well, wait a minute. I bought some recently. Probably only 4 tins.
All right, we're about the same on that. I got like 3 more tins coming. After I smoked this the other night live, I was going, oh yeah, and then I ended up grabbing.
There we go with that Durbar again.
Yeah, there's a brick and mortar near me that has 1 tin left, and I don't know why people aren't buying it, so I'm gonna have to go buy it, I guess. Can't just leave it there by itself.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the retro hell with your eyes closed on that will make your socks roll up and down. You got it. I'm fixing to put a seatbelt on my chair.
You're gonna need seatbelts on your chair when you try pirates. Pirate cake is gonna need a seatbelts and like a chin strap, maybe a helmet.
I don't dare do one of those retro hails. My face will freaking melt off.
Yeah, don't do it, man. Don't do it.
Have you guys ever tried the 1792? Is it, what is that, Sammy G? Or is it?
No. Samuel Galway?
Oh, I will be.
Oh,
It's
he's getting a phone call.
1792.
I think it's 1792. Oldberg sent me a sample, and then I won a 10 from Smoking Fireman's GAW. And man, I sat in my chair for 20 minutes after I smoked a bowl of that.
Oh man,
Who makes it?
I think it's Sammy G.
That's what happened when I had Gaslight.
Gaslight?
Gaslight laid me out.
Never had that.
Well,
one.
I'm such a lightweight. I got a Nick hit off Elizabethan.
Well, I hear Elizabethan is strong for a dunghill. For a dunghill, I hear it's one of the stronger ones. But I haven't had that one.
I'm not in love with Elizabethan.
So that's one vote, not so much for Elizabethan. I hear a lot of people talk about it. Like a lot of people seem to love it.
Yeah,
but
I have my hopes
Harriet,
for it,
what are you smoking?
Right now, I'm smoking Gallus and Hogart. Where is it? Interdale.
You've got so much good stuff. Is that from oh man, I'm not sure now. Is that from Oldberg too?
No, Ghost Cobb sent me this one.
Oh, Ghost Cobb. I was gonna say Oldberg sends the greatest stuff. He has the best.
Got that right.
He like I think I've seen at least 2 or 3 Yabos where he's opened up a whole bag of esoterica blends.
Oh yeah. Oh man, he's constantly, the last Yabos that he did, he had like the larger Ziploc bags and they were half full. They had
I saw that
amount of tobacco in there. It's like, jeez. But no, Ghost Cop sent me this one. I like. He knows I like Lakeland.
It looks like the link isn't working for some people. Sorry about that, guys. I'm not really sure what's going on there. It didn't work for Zach either until I texted him the link, and then for some reason, then it wanted to go. I put the link in the bucket too, so you could try. I don't know if there'll be any difference, but you could try clicking it from the bucket instead of from the chat. But I'm not sure what's going on.
From the bucket as well.
Okay, so maybe try it from the bucket.
Still in there?
Who?
Big Kaspar.
He hasn't talked in a little while. Not sure.
We'll tell him when I see him at the wharf. I'll show him how it's done.
Okay. You're gonna get Hangouts lessons. Yeah, it's funny because we had this big test and we were all trying to figure it out, and we had it working just great. And then I went ahead and did it for real and went live, on a public stream. And then Zach, like, it wasn't working for him all of a sudden. And then Mel just pops right in. And Mel's like, hey! And Zach's like, what's going on? Yeah, Big Kaspar said he's here, but he can't get on. It's not letting him in.
Yeah.
Where did Zach go? He disappeared.
I think he had a phone call. He said something about hold on. I think the Pipe Widow's calling him.
Pipe Widow was trying to get a hold of him.
Mm-hmm. Pipe Widow's like, hey, stop hanging out with your friends for a minute.
Have you got Scotty's Butternut Burley?
No, but I it's in my shopping cart, and I'm if they still have it, I'm gonna get some on the next one. How is it?
I'm just jarring it up. It was part of the Boswell package I got.
Nice. Oh, I didn't know they carried it. I thought it was a Pipes and Cigars exclusive.
Oh, well, maybe it was in the Pipe and Cigars.
I think it was.
So many boxes over here, guys.
I think it was. He's like, I can't be bothered to remember which box I opened. I got a box from 14 different states and 7 metric tons of tobacco today,
Here's the label, but it doesn't say who it's from.
That's not a Boswell label.
Okay,
that's
you're right.
Cigars label.
I stand corrected.
It's a house blend. All of the Pipes and Cigars blends are Scotty's blends because he's their blender.
Well, it looks yummy. Don't tell anybody I'm going to smoke some Burleys, but I'm going Burley mixes, not straight.
This doesn't mean it's barley season again.
Hey, Mel, did you mix your Sleepy Hollow with some Some of the HH dark fire.
Well, it just so happens
Yes.
that I just finished that recipe up tonight.
I forgot to tell you that when I did it, I rubbed it out first before I added it to the Sleepy Hollow.
I actually cut mine up in like 8-inch squares. I just stacked up the flakes and cut it up.
Yep.
Yep. I just stacked it up. And then I tumbled it in a big old Tupperware jar for like, I don't know how long.
Yeah, me too. I've been mixing it every day.
I actually probably should put it in a quart jar so that I can get a good tumble going on it.
Yeah.
I kind of made a half-assed press, and I pressed mine down.
I did a press. I did a press on some haunted pirate ship. Here you go. This is my haunted pirate ship blend that I made. I went ahead and fluffed it up again, so it's not in the press. It's not pressed anymore. But I had it pressed for a month. I did I had a round piece of wood that I used, and I pressed it down to about that thick. I mean, I got it really thin, and yeah, and then I left it like that for a month so that it would kind of blend. This was Match's idea. Match's was like, I like to add some pirate cake. 10 minutes later, to my haunted bookshop, and anyway, and he came up with this thing, and people started doing it and calling it like different things. Some guy calls it ghost ship, someone else called it haunted pirate ship. But anyway, it's so I went ahead and made a little label for it and like put it in my repertoire of blends. It's really good. It's 50-50 haunted bookshop and pirate cake.
Maybe I'll try that because I'm not a fan of the haunted bookshop by itself.
Yeah, me neither. But I did like this, so I went ahead and ordered another 4 ounces of it. So I'm gonna, because I have the 16 ounce, like the pound of pirate cake. So I'm gonna go ahead and play around with this.
Well, haunted bookshop's one of the blends I threw off the boat.
Yeah. All by itself, it's not. I wasn't that excited by it. Pipe Grum.
Missing something.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get much flavor from it at all. Just a lot of smoke.
I think what we're missing is the Friday Savinelli.
I got my Friday Savinelli. I got my Trevi Poker 311 that came in yesterday, I think.
Nice.
I got my Friday Savinelli, not Cobb.
It's an officially unofficial.
I got my unofficial Dagner. I'm digging this Dark Flake Dunhill. I'm on my second bowl, and I'm loving this stuff.
You guys both think it's Tuesday, apparently.
What are you smoking, Mel? Dark Flake?
I got like 7 tins of Dunhill Dark Flake. Little nut. And tonight is the first night I'm smoking it, and I'm telling you what, I don't know how long those tins are going to last.
Hey, Mel, that's a lot of Dark Flake.
He'll be looking for some more in about a week.
Well, I tell you what, I saw Ben the Unicorn Piper's cellar, and he really liked it, and I was trying to get in good with him, and I thought, hey, I'll cellar some of it for him.
Who was that?
Unicorn Piper.
Oh,
man.
Unicorn Piper, yeah.
I was hanging on every word like mutton chop there for a while, and he had the Dark Hill in his cellar, the Dark Flake. So
yeah.
I grabbed like 7 tins, and I don't think I'm letting go of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, see, now I'm excited. I want to try that, only I probably won't be able to find it. And you know what? They might have had some Dark Flake at that brick and mortar I was at that had like 5 or 6 tins. This brick and mortar, they didn't know anything. Like, I walked in and I said, "Do you have pipe stuff?" Because there was this whole wall of roll your own cigarette stuff. And she looked at me funny, and I said, I'm sorry, tobacco pipe stuff. And she's like, oh, and she kind of points to the wall, and I'm like, that's not tobacco pipe stuff. And she's like, well, these are the pipe tobaccos. And I said, no. These are roll your own cigarette tobaccos. They say pipe tobacco to get away with like the tax bracket thing. It's like all the roll your own cigarette cheap ass brands, whatever. Like they all say pipe tobacco on them. But like the owners clearly knew that because they were with the like rolling papers and everything. And I said, no. I said, you know, this shop had actually moved from a different location. And I remember before they had all their pipe tobaccos in the cigar humidor, which is a big no-no, but that's where they were. And so I said, I think you might have them in the humidor. And she's like, oh. So we went in there, and there's like 6 or 7 tins of different Dunhills sitting there for $14.99. And I was like, wow. Now, if they had a nightcap, I would have grabbed one, but I don't know. I might go back. But anyway, I was like, that's your pipe tobacco. And she was like, oh, I'm still learning. I don't really know anything about pipes. I said, okay. So I was like, okay, so this stuff is Dunhill. It's very popular. I said, and the other popular ones, I pointed out her Captain Black and like Sir Walter Raleigh and Half and Half. And I'm like, this is like the stuff that most people are going to come in and get. The people who like want a little something special might come in, and they're going to look for these tins of Dunhill. And I just kind of explained everything. I felt bad. She had no idea. They were more of a vape shop, I think.
They put you on payroll that night?
She was like, why don't you work at a cigar store or something? And I was like,
hey, Professor. Hit me up at GarbageManPiper.
Yeah.
At Gmail.
Okay, that's easy to remember.
and I'm going to send you a tin of Dark Flake.
Oh, man. That's awesome. Okay.
You got it, big guy.
Excited. I'm excited. The thing is,
email, tell me what else you want to try, and I'll see what I got laying around here.
Hold on, I'm getting a message here from oh, here we go. Okay. We got a message from beyond the Google. 4EyedPiper says, be back in a few. Widow is on the horn. 10-4. 10-4, good buddy.
The widow calls.
Yes, the pipe widow calls. Did anyone? Okay, so Tamper Tantrum says, did anyone else hear that Dunhill bought another factory? That is weird. I did not hear that one. And Dance Dad Piper says, hello, Harriet and Mel and Big Kaspar.
What's up, Dance Dad?
Hello.
I did not know that. You know, I need to be reading the Breyer report. Obviously, I'm not up on what's going on. So Dunhill bought another factory. What's that?
Professor, can they see us?
Yes. So the way it works is that if I'm talking, they can see thumbnails of you down in the corner. And if you start talking, I'll be a thumbnail in the corner, and they can see you full screen.
Gotcha.
It's voice activated.
That's pretty cool, really.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Now, I've used Hangouts before, but I've never used Hangouts with live streaming. But apparently, that when you do that,
guys, this is the.
It's called Google Hangouts on Air. That's the official name of what we're doing. And Danstad says, "Hello, guys and lady." What's that?
This is the way to smoke a pipe, guys. This is what we've been waiting for.
Oh yeah, I know.
This is kind of awesome.
Isn't it? You know what's funny? Are we all smoking pokers? It looks like we all have pokers. Or is that not a poker? No, it's not.
Mine is I don't know what is this? Is a Marcus.
That does look like a poker. It's kind of a big poker, but it's
yeah.
Yeah. So it's Poker Friday, apparently.
There you go.
What are you doing?
Poker Friday.
I got poker on Friday. Are you playing poker? No, we all sit around and smoke a poker. Get with it. That's what all the kids do on Friday. You don't know?
Cool. It's all cool kids do it.
All the cool kids. Everybody knows that. They're supposed to be Savinellis, but apparently everybody else has a Cobb but me.
You didn't get the memo.
I didn't get the memo. I do want one of those Dagners. Those look really cool.
I'm trying to remember where I got this thing, to be honest. Oh, you know where? I think I got this from Aristocob.
Or yeah, he's got him. He's got him. He's actually one of the few people that has them like regularly because they're kind of hard to find, but Aristocob keeps them in stock really well. Like
our brick and mortar has them now.
Oh yeah.
I picked up 2 of these.
Hey Mel, yours looks like it has a different bit on it. Does that have a saddle bit on it?
No. No, it's just a real small bit. I like the small bit.
Is that a Dagner? That's a Dagner Cobb?
Yeah, it's a Dagner poker. It's Dagner designed it, and Missouri Meerschaum produces them.
But I thought they all had saddle bits on them.
No, this you're seeing it just the way I got it from Aristocob.
Well, that's unusual though, because
I actually like this small bit.
Well, we have one in the. I gave one away at my last SCA, and then we have one in the raffle right now, and they both had saddle bits.
Maybe Aristocob has an exclusive model.
Yeah, you might. That's weird.
So, Aristocob right now, I'm blanking on his actual name. I'm just calling him Aristocob. But he's at the Sutliff factory today, or he was. And I don't know if you guys hang out on the Facebook groups, but there's someone who posts in there a lot named Dorothy, and she's always like posting with like her newest pipe. She always has new blends, new pipes, and new everything. And anyway, she said that she's like, oh, her and her husband or her and her boyfriend are going to the Sutliff factory today. And I was like putting two together. I was like, wait a minute, I think Aristocob said he was too. I don't know if they have like a big public, tour today or something. But anyway, I was like, say hi to Aristocob, and she found him, and so I know at least 2 people who were at the Sutliff factory. Looks like we got Big Kaspar in here now.
Yeah, I finally figured out how to get on.
All right.
What is?
I had to paste the link in a notepad and then edit it down because it kept putting Play Store in front of it, and when it went through the Play Store, it wouldn't call me up. But when I edited the link down to just the Google Play, and clicked that, it took me here.
I don't
know what was going on before.
That's a hacker move right there. That's pretty impressive, actually. That's really cool.
I am an embedded software guy, so I should be able to have a few skills yet.
All right, I didn't know that. That's awesome. I'm a
welcome, Big K.
I'm a PHP and MySQL programmer, so I do a little bit of that stuff.
Yeah, I think I commented on your post earlier where my brother is at. My brother actually lives now in Alvin, Texas,
yes.
but he used to live in Clear Lake City. I mean, he's worked there at the Johnson Space Center for 30 years.
I forgot that was you. I hadn't put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's hard to make all the connections.
That's right. Yeah, no, you nailed it because I was actually driving right out of. I live in Clear Lake, basically, so I was driving out of Clear Lake into Baytown.
Yeah. Well, see, my wife is from Louisiana, so we go down there a couple times a year.
Okay.
And I get bored hanging out in Louisiana, so I'll go over and spend a couple days with my brother in the Houston area there.
It's nice over here by the bay. We've got Kemah and we've got little.
That is nice, yeah.
I love how we have these bars that are along the water, and you just go in there, and like there are piers at the bar, and some of the bars are even on a boat, and people will come in on little boats, and they'll just like you'll see a boat way off on the horizon. And it'll come up, and it'll just dock right there at the pier, and somebody will get out and order a beer at the bar, and it's it's just awesome. I feel like I'm at some Pirates Cove.
Is that over in Kemah?
Yeah, near Kemah.
Is that at Kemah?
Not that. I don't usually hang out in Kemah because Kemah itself is somewhat of a mess, but I mean it's just like full of people and crazy. But there are these cool little bars all along the bay near Kemah, like right down the street.
We went over to Bubba Gump the other day. Bubblegum shrimp.
Oh yeah, bubblegum shrimp. Yeah, they're we have one of those in Kima. Todd Blessing says, "Damn, I still can't do it. Okay, I'm drunk. LOL." Sorry,
That's
Todd.
funny.
You got to get in the chat first and then get drunk. That's how it works, man. Maybe next time.
Well, maybe I need to go get a beer.
Yeah. It's Friday, so I've got whiskey and water going on right here.
I'll be right back.
She's like, that is a great idea. I shall be back. Oh, okay. Good night, Pipe Grump. Pipe Grump says, good night, all. Thanks for the chat.
Good night, Pipe Grump. Good night, Grump. I think I'm fixing to stack some dark flake on an old ember right now.
Oh, man. Yeah. That's right. You do that. You're like always stacking stuff like rather than dumping it out, you'll just put more tobacco on. Does that work pretty well?
I just got to find it.
Yeah.
I've canned so much stuff here tonight.
Now it looks like Harriet's chair is in the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Harriet had to go get a beer.
So, Big Kaspar, you're saying that Kaspar chewed up the package and you think you found some of the Fusiliers' ration?
I found just a small sample of Fusiliers' rations, and I don't remember where I got that. Because I've got I've got packages from you and from Andros Sirigliano, and that's it. And I don't think either one of you sent me this, so I don't know where I got that.
Oh, I think I might have sent you. I don't remember everything I sent.
Now it was sealed up. It was like sealed up in one of those food sealer bags.
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah,
I was trying
that's going to be Mel.
Harriet turned me on to the vacuum pack.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you get one?
I was experiment with it.
Do you like it?
It's more work, I think, than it's worth.
Oh, then you're not doing it right, Mel. What can I tell you?
I know. I got a YouTube video that's going to show me how to do it.
All right. Looks like Zach is back.
What's up? Back in action. Got a brand new pipe. Some different tobacco.
Man, look at you. You've got is that a cob poker as well?
Oh yeah.
Everybody here has got a cob poker, but me. I didn't get the memo. I thought it was Savernelli Friday, and I got the wrong pipe. But I do have
okay, guys, we're fixing to stack the ember right now, baby. We're going to stack it in.
He's doing that thing where he stacks it right on top of the ash.
Oh, Mel, it's still a burning ember when you stack it on there?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
I heard about this. I heard that Mel does this.
I think I'm instead of calling it free basing, I'm going to call it free loading.
Freeloading. We got a new term in the YTPC. I'm going to freeload some fresh tobacco right on top of this old tobacco.
You'd be one of those guys, Mel, that if you got down to the end of your cigar, you'd stick it in your pipe and smoke it, wouldn't you?
Well, I'm not too sure about that, Miss Harriet.
Yeah, you were talking about Markwood's or Scott Markwood from Aristocob.
Yeah,
they did a series a while ago where they were smoking. They went through the various ways to smoke cigars in their pipe, in a corncob pipe, and one was just to stick the whole cigar in there and smoke it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Well,
I forgot all about that. I remember them doing that.
Yeah,
Hey,
they
guys.
did that on Markwood
Men's Club.
Breakfast Club, yeah.
Videos.
Yeah, the Markwood Men's Club.
LaDon Mott on one of his videos is smoking one of his cigars in a pipe on YouTube.
Found my lighter, which is amazing because it's black. I don't know how I found that in here. I don't know if
Well,
I've
they
seen
said-
Ladon's videos. I know I've heard of Ladon. I've heard him mentioned in videos, but I don't think I've seen him stream or seen him post. Maybe
He's a
I
real
didn't.
guy.
Huh.
He does a lot more commenting than he does posting.
Yeah.
Really
Okay.
nice guy.
He sent Hugh and I pipes and tobacco, and then we've done a couple of trades. He's just a really nice guy.
Did I mention that Pipe Grump says good night? Thanks for the chat. I don't remember if I read that or not. But anyway,
Yeah,
Pipe
he did.
Grump says good night, all. Thanks for the chat.
See you, Grump.
Good night, Grump.
See you, Pipe Grump.
And Dan's dad Piper says, I had a cigar that was so good I stuck a toothpick in it to finish it off. That's commitment.
Like a cocktail wiener.
I actually used
And-
my my check tool, the poker, and my check tool to do that with once.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
there you go.
That is
Harriet-
Crossing the streams right
Harriet,
there.
I thought you were gonna say, Harriet, I thought you were gonna say your roach clip.
I didn't say that. You didn't hear me say that.
I said I thought you were going to.
Don't be putting words in my mouth, Mel.
Mm-mm. That would be a big one for sure.
Hey guys, have you ever had this milk stout?
I thought that was going to be a grape like beer.
Oh no, it's no,
'Cause I know about you and grape.
no. I don't know why I have that attached to me. I do like it. I haven't smoked that in probably 3 months.
Because you keep mailing it to everybody else.
I don't hate it, but every once in a while I like it. You should try it. You really should. It's not horrible, is it, Mel?
We were just
So
saying.
let me ask a question.
Because like it's a thing now. Like we have to try it. I can't.
Mhm.
I have no idea what it tastes like, and that seems wrong.
You need to email me and I'll send you a sample.
Okay. And
I think
I'll-
next Friday on our pipe club, we should all be smoking grape.
That's right. and drinking great Kool-Aid.
There you go.
we got a theme. I do want one of those milk stouts though. That looks really good.
It is good. It's really good.
I enjoy a darker beer.
But
I like porters for the most part.
Now, have we chased everyone else off, or are there still people online?
Well, let's see. We got yeah, Chooch and Breyer just showed up. Smokey Mo uses a corn cob holder on his cigars. All right.
You go, Mo.
And Pipe Tree says smoking HH lot of Kia Flake in my Dagner cob. Everybody's got that.
Boom.
memo. But me, look at that. We got 2 Dagner cobs in here and 1 in the chat.
You know, I've got the Mark Twain.
Harriet,
So
here's
it's a
what
little
I got.
different.
Harriet, here's what I got left of the gray. I'd load it up just to smoke it right now. I think I'm gonna do that.
Oh my God, you're a wild man, Mel.
I'm gonna smoke that bad boy right
Too
now.
rich for my blood.
So,
I ought to stack it on top of the dark flake.
oh, gross. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that to that dark flake.
She's like, no,
I
you have
was
so
gonna
much to
put-
live for.
I was gonna put it on my leather mat, but I don't think I'm gonna
No,
do
no,
that.
no,
Nope.
no, do that.
Never.
Pretty
never.
bad when you have to worry about ghosting your mat.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
why
There we go.
you need to get out the cheap pans to cut up your grape.
Get out a paper towel, dude.
Here you go.
Toilet paper.
Here we go. Right here. Right here.
There you go.
There we go. What do you think, Mel?
What do you got there?
Look at that.
I can't see it. Harriet's
can't-
on.
He's got a chip.
I guess I'm not talking enough. You see it? There
Oh,
it is.
yeah,
there it
baby.
is.
Hey,
There it
you know what?
is.
He has a kitchen device.
So tell me, how did you open it up?
I got a giant screwdriver and I jammed it in there and I just wedged it until the screwdriver opened it up a little bit. And now
That's
the,
awesome because see, now you can flake in there and everything in there.
here's the other half of it though. This is only half of it. This is the other one. You can get both of these at the Dollar Tree. This whole setup cost me $2. Put that in there, like that. Boom. And then you break up your tobacco here, and then pick it up, slide it into the pipe. No muss, no fuss.
It doesn't seem messy enough for me.
Yeah, it's not for the. It's not fun because it doesn't make a mess. It's kind of a boring, clean way to. But it's easy to wash that Captain Black grape flavor off of it because it's metal.
That'll probably ghost that too.
Hey, we got grape in the house, guys.
We got yeah.
That's a big.
You need
pipe
some
in your
nice
face
purple
there.
drink to wash that down.
Chooch and Breyer says Mel is out of control.
I'm gonna do a grape. I'm gonna do a grape retro, eyes closed.
Oh my
Here we
God.
go.
Famous last words right there.
Mel, did you ever watch my my review on the grape? That's creepy.
Oh my
Creeping me out,
goodness.
dude.
I feel like the Kool-Aid guy's gonna burst through your skull.
Oh yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
Is it everything that you hoped for and imagined it would be?
Scary part is I'm trying to figure out what to do with this. I think I'm gonna put it in this vacuum bag and put it in the safe.
Chooch and Breyer says, "Hold my beer and watch this." Famous last words. You've never tried grape? Hold my beard.
Oh my God.
Mal, you're gonna have to blend some of that. Throw a little Penzance in, some grape.
Oh man.
Put a little cherry in there. Blech.
There you go.
Blech.
Oh my God. You're killing us here.
Put it in with a little blood red, called blood red moon.
That's what I'm smoking tonight. Right there.
Look at that.
Yep. That's all I smoke out of my Dagner poker. It seems appropriate.
Now see, you've got the saddle bit on yours, don't you?
That's right.
Yep.
On the Dagners, he's one of them is always smoking Blood Red Moon, like every single episode.
Jay, that's all he smokes is that Blood Red Moon.
I'm smoking that, and then he's like, "I'm smoking Blood Red Moon every single video."
He never calls it the right words. It's like I'm smoking that Blood Cult Moon Red. He loves it,
dude. Your impression of Mutton Chop, this is Glen Club. Like I've not been able to get that out of my mind. All day I'll be working and I'll just bust out laughing. What are you laughing at? Nothing.
I thought you were going to tell me you're laughing at my tinfoil hat the other night.
And that was pretty good too. That was a riot. I mean, that was a fun yabo. When I wrote on that yabo, I was like, "This is already the best yabo ever." I was literally talking about like your loopy state of mind.
What I thought was hilarious is how Zach got the foil hat together fast.
Yeah,
and went on.
Well, he looked in there and he's like, "I see foil," and he looks up and he's like, "It must be a hat."
That's the first hat yabo I've seen.
Guys, I'm about ready to throw the towel in on my Zippo.
Uh-oh. Wait, is that a real Zippo or is that a faux Zippo?
No, it's a real faux Zippo. No, it's a real Zippo. It's just a girly version,
you didn't have Reza work on it at last Pipe Club.
I know. I need him to work his magic, don't I? Holy crap. His famous
All
last
right,
words
here you go, guys.
His famous last words are, "Let me see that."
We'll call this the double chooch.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Oh, that just gave me tongue bite.
Oh no.
Oh, that bad boy just bit me.
Why is there Penzance on the screen?
Oh, that's my screen. I'm doing a thing.
He's doing Penzance grape.
Oh God.
It's awesome. Custom blends right here. Clint would be proud of you.
I'm not really sure about that.
Man, I wish I could see the comments. This is that's the only bad thing about this whole ordeal here.
Well, if you do on your computer, you can see the comments, but there aren't very many. I think people are just hanging out and watching.
They're shaking their heads. That's what they're doing.
Chooch and Breyer says Mel is going to wake up in Cincinnati.
I think they're watching the three-ring circus.
He's going to wake up in Cincinnati without his pants.
He's going to wake up in Cincinnati without his kidneys.
And they'll be like, not again.
Just a typical Friday night.
Why never go to Cincinnati?
Say something, Mel. I don't think you've ever been that quiet
get
that
any
long.
yellows done tonight.
Well, you're doing them all here.
Yeah, I still got two more. I got one from Pipe and Cigar Therapy, and I got another one from Logan, the Patriot Piper. I got second place in his drawing.
Nice.
I got a pretty awesome one from. I also got one from Pipe and Cigar Therapy, and I feel really bad because it's taken me forever to get his off because we were doing a little trade, but I'll go ahead and do it right here. I might do a real one too. Actually, I will because I got a different one, but I'll do it here too. So where is it? Here it is. Yeah, this is pretty special. This came in from Pipe and Cigar Therapy. Eric,
you need to talk. I can't see it.
Here's the blend. Now he was supposed to send me like just a little sample of it. We were just gonna swap because I didn't have much to send him, and we were doing a swap. But he ended up sending me. It looks like at least an ounce of
what?
Frog Morton. Original.
Oh wow, nice.
This is Frog on the Log. This is the original Frog on the Log blend. I've never had it. So I sent him some Frog Morton Cellar so he could try that, and he sent me some Frog on the Log so I could try this. But he ended up sending me like twice as much as he was supposed to. So since it has taken me so, I'm kind of glad because now I'm going to send him a little something extra. So that's pretty cool.
We traded with Smoking Fireman. And he sent us a tin of Frog on the Log. We haven't opened it yet. We've never had it.
Guys, next week, probably next Thursday, I'm going to crack a tin of Christmas cheer open.
Oh.
It is
nice.
It's bulging.
The bulging
it's
one?
Bulging so much, the plastic lid is bulging. I wish I could figure out the date on the thing.
I've been waiting to see that one.
It'll probably be next Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday. I'll let you guys know.
I didn't want to miss it. You got to do it live so that we can all watch you keel over from the amazing.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be live, and I'm thinking, I'm thinking about maybe everybody that's in this in the video chat. I think we all just split it up. That gets people in this thing.
Oh man,
that'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be horrible.
Take my portion and just mix all the grape in with that, will you?
To make it extra good.
Hey,
I think Christmas cheer 2012 was grape. That was Christmas Cheer 2012. Grape.
Yeah, Christmas Cheer Grape. That was a great year.
I'm gonna bounce and go get that tin.
Jesus.
I'm gonna
He's like, I'm taking damage.
Grab that tin so that you guys can see that tin. Hang on, I'm gonna go get it real quick.
Yeah, I want to see this because I haven't actually seen the bulging tin yet.
You guys need to send me your email, and I will vacuum bomb you all with grapes.
Oh man.
No grape tobacco, just a bunch of grapes.
Just grapes. Just grapes.
Just grapes.
Just regular grapes. Okay. Let's see. We need some outer glow. Oh,
that's awesome.
This is legit. This is legit.
I like that you can click on each person's thumbnail and just watch them if you want.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm looking in Mel's garage looking for his personal info.
Hey, let's see.
All right, so here's the tin. Actually, I think a guy said the other day that the first two letters are the year, so this is 04.
No, it's the last two.
Well, and the last two I can't even make out.
That's the year is the last two on McClellan's.
I mean, I absolutely make that out. Here's what the bottom of it looks like. And it's got a little bit of, it looks like a little bit of rust around the edges here. And then the top is
that's a true backy bomb right there.
Look at the top.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's probably
that thing is.
Mel, you throw it. It's going to blow.
I think I may need
that's
to
probably spoiled, Mel. You should send it
suit
to
on
me.
when I open it.
you need to send it. You need to send it to Harriet so she can check it because it might be spoiled.
Yeah, I'll smoke it and I'll let you know how it is.
It might
the thing
be.
is you know what? I'm not sure if that's the way to read it or the way to read it. That is because if I read it this way, it says it looks like an 80. I don't know. I have no idea. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. We'll crack it open and split it up. How's that?
Oh man, I've never had Christmas cheer.
That'd be awesome.
And neither, guys. Listen, every tin I have in my collection, which Zach knows how many there are.
Oh yeah.
I think I've only, as far as McClellan, I have never cracked one of my collection McClellan tins, and I have about 40 of them.
Wow.
I think I've got about, I don't know, Zach, you can check the inventory. I got 8 of these and like 8 40th anniversary and some other stuff. But I mean, this tin right here, I mean, dang, that's a $200 tin. It's got to be at least a $200 tin.
I say we all
wish
need
I
to get a
knew.
collection together and buy Mel some more McClellans because he needs some.
Yeah, he doesn't have enough.
No, he doesn't.
The thing
Mel's
is,
like
is
Scrooge
I didn't
McDuck.
buy
He just
it
goes down to the basement and takes a dive into a bunch of
Dives into
tins.
Well, I'm not going to say that I haven't rolled around in it a little bit.
He's literally swimming in it.
Penzance great.
Poor Mel.
Funnest stuff about having this stuff is sharing it. I get a bigger kick out of just giving people samples and whatnot. I think Harriet's on the same. She has to agree with me on that. It's funner to see people.
Yeah, I just actually said exactly the same thing to Zach earlier. It's no fun if I'm the only one who knows what it tastes like, you know?
Right.
Well, it's fun to watch somebody do a yabo when you've sent them something.
Yeah, that too.
I enjoy doing that.
What I'd like to see is all those tins given away in my GAW. Somebody crack some of that open and smoke it so they can tell me what it's like.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to say it, but after the first of the year, I think all but about 8 tins are going on eBay.
Wow.
Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
My biggest problem is I love to wheel and deal, but I'm not a guy that it collects well. I love the act of the buying and the bartering of it, but I'm not a guy. I don't know. I'm struggling, saving all this stuff, and I want to get rid of it, but I think I'm gonna put it on eBay after the first of the year. I don't know. We'll see.
Am I looking at purple Penzance right there?
You're looking at Penzance grape.
Oh,
That's awesome.
I love it.
Put that on eBay.
Put that on eBay, Mel. See what this goes for.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
You know, if you took some real Penzance and mixed some Captain Black grape in it and tinned it up like this and sold it on eBay, somebody would probably kill you.
I'm going to tell you right now that I'm crazy enough to mix what's left of that grape into just a little bit of Penzance.
Mel, you go do it, and I'll go get mine, and I'll mix it right now.
Somebody's going to hunt you guys
that
down.
Because you guys know I'm a whack job, and I'll do it.
He's like, I'll do it.
You know, I
Right
just
now.
inceptioned that idea into your brain, right?
Oh,
There we
look.
go.
Harriet's
Look,
out.
I
Who's
just
going to do it?
happen to have it handy.
She took
Thing
the
is,
elevator
I'm
down to the
afraid
cellar.
what pipe to put it in. I'm afraid what pipe to put it in. No.
I'm texting Hugh to stop her right now.
You do something.
I think I'm going to put it in my busted up meerschaum. We're going to do it.
Yeah, we're doing it right now. This is
Uh-oh. Look what you did. Look what you did to Mel.
Got it. Right there it is. There's the grape.
Equal part. There's the Penzance.
There's my Penzance.
Oh, jeez.
And where's the grape?
All right, how shall we do this, Mel? What percentage of what?
I'm doing that much grape to that much Penzance.
I'm doing half and half, baby. Half and half.
So I'm thinking we got a little bit more, about a tablespoon and a half of grape and a tablespoon and a half of Penzance.
This is the best thing that's ever happened on Earth.
Hey, you know what? You guys are jealous. That's what it is.
I have the Penzance. I don't have the grape.
Oh, that's sad.
I
Are you
know.
ready, Mel?
I know
Here we
some-
go.
I know somebody that can hook you up.
Yeah, yeah.
This is what happens when you cross the streams.
You
Okay, I'm
said
on the
never cross the streams.
If anyone asks you if you're a god, you say yes.
Yes.
This is my 8th bowl. That's what happens when I get a beer in me and 8 bowls of tobacco.
Yeah, you start mixing Penzance with grape and all things.
Stupid things happen.
Is that a sign? My lighter went out. Is that a sign? Do I stop now?
Let me see what the
You're gonna
chat
get hit by
thinks of
lightning
this.
next, Mel.
I'm pretty sure we're all getting excommunicated from the YTPC.
Yeah, you're all kicked out at this point, I think. Okay, Dan Stad says, I'm posting a Yabo as we chat. Peer pressure. Someone is crying. Yes, jealousy rears its ugly head. I'm not sure which part. Oh, yeah. And Pipe Tree says, keep a lookout for Agents of Berg.
Well, this is interesting.
Old
what?
Berg is
It's
going to
like
come in
mellow-
here.
it's
Mutton
like a
Chop is
mellow
going
grape.
to kick down the door and tell you that you're you're doing
The
it wrong.
bearded assassins are going to emerge from the shadows and slit your throat.
It tastes
I
like
probably
a
should have
mellow,
closed my garage door.
it tastes like a mellow grape.
I can't believe this is happening right now.
Tastes like burning dog hair.
Tastes like death. No, it doesn't. No, it tastes like grape.
Well, let me see. I'm going to do a retro hell.
Go for it.
Oh, God.
Take one for the team.
It's the Penzance Grape Show.
Did I mix that Penzance with grape or soap?
Did you mix it with a Lakeland blend by accident? That must be what happened.
When you travel back in time, don't approach your past self because you'll cause a rift in the fabric of space-time. It's not going to be good.
Man.
Your past self will be like, whatever you do, don't mix that Penzance with grape. Nothing good happened after that.
It creates a black hole. A purple.
Well, here's one side effect I've already noticed. I lost all my hair.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Definitely did it wrong. Are you cheating? Smoking that? Are you smoking that in the mirror?
That's not the scary part. I lost my eyebrows as well.
You're cheating and smoking that in the mirror, aren't you?
Says that's right, I am.
Bitches, I'm doing it right. I got it in a briar.
Yeah.
Well,
you're gonna ghost that briar so bad.
Yeah, I'll just smoke through it. That's what tobacco's for. You smoke through it.
Smoke through it.
Half and half is for.
Just
when you sent Ghost Cobb some and you sent him a corn cob to smoke it in.
No, I sent that to Mel.
I thought that was Ghost Cobb.
No.
Lakeland grape. Pipe Tree says, yeah, Lakeland blends have that soapy flavor, so you must have accidentally grabbed a Lakeland blend there, Mel.
I call bullcrap.
Okay, guys,
cheated,
listen.
Mel. You cheated.
We're gonna do this live right now. I have this much left. We're gonna do this live. It's going to the highest bidder.
Oh, okay. Man.
Well, that balloon.
Wait. So the person who pays the most doesn't get it sent to them?
No, he has to pay somebody else.
That's funny. Well, listen.
You guys have gone against the nature of God and man tonight. I don't know if we may all be punished tomorrow by the tobacco gods.
Oh, we definitely crossed the streams here tonight. I tell you that right now.
We crossed the streams bad.
Oh man, it's bad. It tastes like smoky grapes.
Smoky grapes, as opposed to just the regular grapes.
That's the new name, smoky grapes.
Just tastes like a nice Merlot.
I think.
Or not.
I think I'm going to let this. I think I'm going to let this sit in the cellar for a little bit. What do you think?
No, it's not Penzance and grape. It's Penzance grape. It's a new blend. I made a label for you and everything.
It's Penn's grape.
It was part of that, Penzance grape, Penzance menthol, Penzance light.
Grape pants.
Oh, that's it. We have a winner. Grape pants.
Grape pants. Grape. There you go. Grape pants.
Grape pants.
I like it. I don't like it, but I like it.
You should do a mix video. Do that mix video and put it on YTPC.
Oh.
Do a mix video, put it on YTPC, and see how many likes you get.
Dump this bowl out.
We're going to have to press some to make some Grape Pants Reserve.
Oh, yeah. That's where they use real grapes as opposed to Captain Black grape. They just throw grapes into the Penzance and mush them all
and real pants. You got to put some pants in there, too.
Pants.
Mel already lost his in Cincinnati.
Mel lost a lot of things in Cincinnati, and he doesn't like to talk about it.
And his hair and his eyebrows and everything else.
He's innocent.
If you see some blind guy walking the streets of Cincinnati with "Life is Good" boxers on, that's probably going to be me.
Okay, now I'm going to try this with some milk stout. That's got to be bad.
Oh, we're asking for it now.
Oh God.
Wash it down.
That didn't sound like a good reaction to me.
That's a nope.
That's a no. That's a no.
That's a big fat.
That's a probably not.
Hey, Zach, I think I'm going to go a step further, and it's going to touch. It's going to actually
Oh no!
touch.
You can't let the ends touch. You can't.
Oh jeez.
Well, I'm telling you right now, I ain't dumping it out. That's for dang sure.
Well,
no, that's a one-of-a-kind blend. Well, it's a two-of-a-kind.
It's a rare variant. That's what it is.
It's a rare variant. Says the comic book seller. I love it.
Exactly.
It's awesome.
So here's what I could be worse than that, or as good as that.
Not much.
What are you getting out of yours, Harriet?
Well, I'm
Notes of shame and
yeah, exactly. Subtle hints of grape and xanthan.
Regret. Shame, regret, mostly.
That's what regret tastes like right here.
Well, let me tell
these giant 3.5
right now, I'm really glad that on all those yabos I sent out, I didn't have my true address on it.
I'm gonna go with a different blend that I made. I blended two other things together that I think probably fit together a little better. I'm gonna smoke some of this haunted pirate ship tonight. I've only had one bowl of this, but it was pretty interesting.
I have a feeling you're gonna have. I think you're gonna have to put a seatbelt on that chair on the retro hell of that blend.
Well, the thing is though that Haunted Bookshop is pretty smooth, so really, I mean, there's not much to it. It doesn't have a whole lot of like sharpness or spice or anything, so it kind of smooths out the pirate cake. I don't know. This was an official matches idea, so it has to be good.
pirate grape.
There we go.
I have some pirate cake in there. Don't tempt me.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna put this grape in everything.
I just opened a fresh pouch of this, guys.
Oh my, there it is.
You just bought a fresh pouch?
No, I just opened a fresh pouch.
She's got a stack in the cellar.
Yeah,
she's aging it to perfection.
I had a coupon code, and I got these for like $3 a pop.
You know what you do? You take the Penzance grape. I mean, you take the Captain Black grape, and then you run some Stonehaven through a tobacco shredder, and then you do a pressing.
I'll have to get myself a pollen press and do that.
Have you started smoking yet?
I like how you match tonight. You're smoking grape. You have a purple lighter, and you have a purple beer. I feel like I'm all, uncoordinated over here.
Maybe we ought to send some of this grape ants to Sudan.
She will send it back with a horse's head.
Somebody with purple hair will smoke it.
That's right. She might appreciate it. You never know.
You never know. She might. I don't know.
I
don't know.
That tribe.
I don't know. I'm loading up a bowl of this haunted pirate ship, aka ghost ship. I should have called it that. I like that name better.
Guys, I'm going to tell you right now. I think it can ruin Penzance, actually, from what I'm tasting.
I may never be able to smoke this again. I
guarantee you, every time you guys go to smoke Penzance, you're going to smile.
After that Google stream chat of 2018, I just couldn't go back to Penzance ever again. I ruined it for myself. I ruined it for myself.
Totally ruined.
Well, it's probably a good thing we're not on YouTube because they probably would ban this video.
We are on YouTube. This is actually we're streaming from my channel.
Well,
this is going down in history, Mel.
I'm getting taken down for this.
Oh, you're going down.
So where is this? Where is this being recorded?
It's on my channel. We're streaming live. We're doing a live stream with Hangouts. So we're actually.
Wait for the
Good
comment.
morning, Mel.
Harriet, I'm glad you're the only one that mixed those two tobaccos.
Yeah, that's it. You just keep that story up there, Mel.
You know what? I think YouTube is going to like this video because we're discouraging smoking.
That is true. Especially when you smoke and drink beer.
No one will ever smoke again if they try that blend.
I'm fixing to top this up with some more grape, I think.
Oh,
man. Is that Kaspar? It smells that grape.
That's actually the loudest one is BJ.
This haunted pirate ship is awesome.
Big Kaspar, you need to keep that dog away from the tobacco dog on it.
So what is it? Can you taste any of the haunted bookshop in there?
Yeah, you can, but it's really settled because it's 50-50. What I did is I don't think you were in before when I was talking about this, but I mixed 50% haunted bookshop and 50% pirate cake, mixed up really well, and then I did a pressing. I pressed it down to about that thick. I mean, it was like really pressed, and then I left it for a month. So I did a month. I did that August 22nd. So okay. I left it pressed for a month, and so it's really blended together now. The flavors are nice, and you can detect you can really detect the Latakia and the pirate cake like craziness, but it's smoothed out and there's extra smoke now because of the burley. It's really good. Matches came up with this in some video.
Professor, walk me through again the pressing because I'm thinking I want to press this Sleepy Hollow with that Dark Fire.
I'll show you what I do. I gotta go grab something.
Okay, he's gone. We can talk now.
Let's talk about him.
Just kidding.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, I need a. Oh, here we go. Get out my jars. Get out. I have a box of these on reserve. I buy these things by the case. And
yes, sir. I
noticed some people will like open up a tin and they'll go through that, or they might have like 5 tins open, but they have everything else just kind of somewhere else, and they don't like open them. And I'm the opposite. I try to open everything and I just jar it up immediately because I just want everything open so I can try different stuff all the time. I never want the same blends over and over.
We have about 60 jars open right now.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, I think. It's a lot more fun. So what I do is I take my jar and then I have this I made this with a hole saw. This is a 3-inch hole saw, and it was just a scrap that I had left over from when I cut a hole in something, and I did have to smooth down the edges for it to fit. It didn't fit right away, but once I smoothed the edges down, it just goes like you have to keep it perfectly straight, but it goes right in there. And then you just press it down in there. And then I took some foam core and folded it up and put it in there to kind of keep the pressure on, and jarred it up and put it aside, and that was it. But I pushed it really hard to like really get it pressed. So it's not like a vice, or not a vice grip, but it's not like a C-clamp, type press. It's not quite that hardcore, but it did press down to a pretty solid cake.
I might have an idea. I'll be right back.
He's going to go make some Stonehaven grape.
I took one of my larger jars and I took the lids and I pressed down on mine.
Oh, yeah. One of the lids. Yeah.
Yeah.
The small lids. Yeah.
Yeah. I put a big stack of lids on there and then I cinched down the lid.
Yeah. There you go.
Harriet, are you doing that with the Sleepy Hollow and the Dark Fire, Harriet?
Yeah, I've got it in there.
Oh, that sounds good. I'm waiting on my Sleepy Hollow. I didn't order it fast enough, so I'm like on some list, and he was gonna send it off at the end of this week, but I didn't get they haven't charged me yet, so I guess they haven't sent it. So I'm still waiting on my Sleepy Hollow.
If they don't,
check this out.
Contact you, let me know, and I can send you some.
I'm supposed to have half a pound coming, but we'll see.
So you can buy these weights. I don't know if you can see it very well. This is a ball jar that is made for like canning. And you can buy these glass weights that are meant to go on the vegetables when you're doing your pickling.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So
look at you,
I've got like 4 of them.
Go.
So that might be cool. Give that a shot.
Hey, Zach, where do I get one of those?
You can. I think you can just get them right on Amazon, I imagine.
Look
for like pickling weights or ball jar weights.
Oh, I need to get me one of those.
That's really cool.
No doubt.
I went through all the different jars. It's funny because I got so confused when I watched the mutton chop video with the big rack that he found. Because I went and I found that same rack at Michael's, and it's really you can like put a whole ton of jars in it. But he identified them as pint jars in the video, and they're not pint jars. These are half pint jars. And
these guys,
he used the wrong terminology when he said that. So he was like, "Oh yeah, these pint jars are great." So I got the wrong jars, and then I went and looked at them, and they didn't fit. And I was like, "Well, do I use the little ones or the big ones?" And then I decided to not use these because there are too many blends that I can't fit the whole thing in here. Like really fluffy blends. I can't get a 2-ounce tin of them in this. So I decided I'd rather go with pint jars. But then I was like, well, how am I going to store pint jars? Because you can't fit them in those soda crates. So I'm building my own shelf. That was how I answered that. Oh, I'll bring that in here, actually. I'll show you the shelf.
Hey, guys, one of these days, I'm going to show you guys my secretary antique desk, and I did the mutton chop thing with the foam core, and I put in the top cabinet, I put 21 sections that hold these jars, and then I've got like 5 sections in the bottom that hold the quart jars, and then the loose tins go in the bottom. I got to show you that thing, but it's where I was originally putting all my stuff. Oh, that is sweet.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Oh, wow.
So this thing, when it's done, I've got like 3 more shelves done that I haven't put in yet, but it's gonna have 14 shelves in all. It's gonna stand just over 5 feet tall, and the jars basically go in like this. And yeah, it's gonna hold 140 jars.
That's
wow.
Amazing.
Really sweet.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. When I get it closer, I'm gonna do a video where I talk about it. But I have a lot. I have like I'm only about halfway down on the shelves. So
I want to be the first one to commission you to do one for me.
You got it, man.
I saw that coming.
Yeah, right.
The thing is, I'm gonna have to drive down to go get it, though. Dang it.
Well, I can ship it to you freight. I have a friend who sells arcades. He does it all the time. You go to the airport and you can ship anything for like $200. Actually, that's for an arcade. It's probably not that expensive to ship that. That thing wouldn't be very heavy, so probably wouldn't even be that much. It probably wouldn't be that bad at all to ship that.
Well, that's good to know that I'll only have $250 total in it.
No, you'll only have $200 total because we're gonna work a trade for all that McClellan you were gonna put on eBay.
You better get it. You better get it made before the end of December.
All right, man.
Guys, I'm pressing it right now. I got
man, look at that
Sleepy Hollow in there. I'm pressing it with a little.
There you go.
I'm going to
Press
keep
tobacco.
it pressed. I'm just going to let it do what it does.
Yeah. It'll compress down to the point that you really won't go any further, not without like a C-clamp or something. And you'd need like a wooden case or metal case.
Get crazy
Brennan,
with it. Crack the jar, wild man.
yeah, you gotta be careful.
The grape makes him impervious to glass.
The Bremen pipe smoker has this whole technique where he'll take a pipe and he has like a slightly smaller pipe that like goes into it and it's got a cap or something and so he'll fill this whole pipe and he'll get like 2 ounces easily of tobacco into this like narrow pipe and then he'll slide the other one in there and then he'll get a big C clamp on top of it and just clamp it down and he'll compress it like to this. He basically does twists like that. So he'll do a wrap, you know, and then he'll like have a darker one in the middle, like he might have dark fired in the middle and Virginia's on the outside or something, and he'll press it, and then when he gets when it's done, it's almost like a big cylindrical plug that he can cut coins from. It's pretty cool.
Huh.
Who is that?
The Bremen pipe smoker. I don't know if you guys follow him, but he's awesome. Like he's German and he goes around Germany and like all over Europe, really. He'll do videos in France and he'll have his meerschaum. He has like 50,000 meershams. There's actually got a video where he just dumps them all out and he talks about them. And he's like, you know, I have this meerschaum and people say, oh, these are so delicate and they're not, you know, I just throw it on the table. I've never cracked one. I don't, you know, and I just smoke it with my hands. I don't use, you know, gloves or anything. But he'll be standing on some countryside and he'll be like smoking some Himalaya blend, you know, or from Fowen, and he'll like talk about it for a second. And he's like, anyway, and then he'll go on for 20 minutes about, you know, this giant battle that happened on that battlefield right there, and the Merovingian, you know, history and he'll show you graves, and it's incredible. I mean, he's awesome. He's a historian. He's actually a professional like historian. So his videos are just like crazy, and he'll be like, "What? So what am I smoking today?" Or as my good friend Oldberg says, "What am I chooching on?" what am I chooching on? I'm chooching on. That's actually how I found out about Oldberg. I was watching Bremen's videos. I was like, "Who is this Berg guy?" And I assumed he was like someone from Europe, like one of his European friends. And I'm like, I wonder what that means, choochin. I wonder that is CHEU. How does it spelled? And maybe it's French for something. And then I realized who Berg was, and I was like, oh, I get it now.
What's the channel?
The Bremen pipe smoker. He's one of these guys with like every video has thousands of views.
Have you guys ever seen the press that Pipe Grunt made?
No, I didn't. I don't think so.
He made one for himself, and then he also made one for London Calling with Simon.
Yes, I was gonna say I've seen London Callings. It's the same one, huh? That was made by him. Okay, I have seen it on Simon's video.
Supposedly, I'm next on the list, so I'm hoping.
Nice.
Just a minute. He's a busy guy. So.
Nice. Wait, who made that again?
Grump.
Pipe Grump. Awesome. I think Pipe Grump might still be here. No, he left earlier. That's right.
I saw one the other night that was made out of a hydraulic car jack. Somebody did. God.
That's insane.
That's pretty cool.
That's
taking
awesome.
It to the next level.
Yeah.
So okay, I
think he pressed it for like 30 days, Zach, right?
Yep. I think you must have seen the same thing I did. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. It ended up
we got some chat going on here. Let's see. Captain Black Parsnip is the latest. Says Pipe Tree. Chooch and Breyer says, nice. Put some Captain Black in there and call it Ship My Grapents. My Grape Pants. Sorry, I didn't say it right. My Grape Pants. Dance Dad Piper says, I'm happy fly on the wall watching this. 60 jars, awesome. Yeah, just some basic stuff. But yeah, what did I open?
Well, like I always, more
You probably put it in your wrap.
to have.
What was that?
Said, like I always say, this is more fun than we should be allowed to have.
Yeah, this should be illegal.
I was good today. I should be allowed to have fun.
Yeah, it's Friday. We're supposed to. I've got so much Northwood. You know what's? I'm almost embarrassed to admit this, but when I first started jarring this stuff, like I would put as much as it would fit in there, and I'd be like, okay, where am I going to put the rest? And then at some point, it hit me that all I had to do was press what was in there. And like if you fill a jar, a pint jar, you can press it down to like that, like a third basically, and then just put more in. So this is like 4 ounces of Northwoods in one jar, but this much of it is like completely pressed. So it's just funny because now I'm not exactly sure how much is in each jar because some of them I did that with and some of them I didn't. Here's my I like my pirate cake jar has the. It's cool when you can kind of get the label on there. Sometimes the label doesn't make it off the can in one piece, so I can't do that. But it's always fun when that works.
Yeah, that looks good.
Oh man!
Have you guys ever bought the large bucket of Chattingham Manor?
I haven't had Chattingham Manor.
I haven't either.
It's like a $43. It's more like a bucket. And I'm telling you what, I've formed my videos. It's like the loaves and the fishes. You open that thing up, and it's like you pull a quart of it out, and you're like, "Golly, I thought I just pulled a quart out of it." It just keeps on coming, man.
I remember you talking about that in your Yabo or in one of your videos.
What is that? I'll be right back, guys.
I think 4EyedPiper just remembered that he has a stash of Captain Black grapes somewhere. He's like, I know I have some somewhere. Let me dig it up.
I didn't see it on his list.
No, I don't. Well, he probably wouldn't put it on there. I mean,
he doesn't want to trade that.
Yeah, he doesn't want to. He's not going to own up to that if he has some. He's got to be like, how did that get in there? You know what I haven't opened yet? I haven't opened up the Marlin Flake yet. I've opened up Old Gallery. I've had one bowl. This was really good. But I haven't tried Marlin Flake at all yet.
I got a little bit of a hit off the Marlin Flake.
Yeah, that's right. You told me to be careful with that. That's right.
Thing is, it's so smooth and it's so good that it's too late by the time you get it.
So it's like a Long Island iced tea. Like you're like, oh, I'll just have another one. It tastes so good. I don't even think I'm drinking alcohol. And then you're like, oh, and you fall down the stairs, and the cops.
It's like 1, 2, 3 floor.
1, 2, 3 floor, exactly. He's gonna find that Captain Black grape. He's like, I've got it somewhere. Gotta be somewhere. There's some meme out there with the guy at the table, the change my mind guy, and he's like, it's like the sign says, Captain Black grape is the best blend. Change my mind. It was
that was a liar right there.
It was so funny. So good. It's weird how there's completely different communities on like various Facebook pipe groups, on Twitter, on Instagram, and there's some crossover, but not a whole bunch. Oh yeah, I keep meaning to ask Mel, aren't you on Instagram? How do I find you?
It's just under Melvin Harris.
Ah, I didn't try your full name. That's why I couldn't find you.
I think I'm actually gonna do a Garbage Man Piper one because right now all that's on there is like family pics and stuff.
Oh yeah, you need to do that because actually what I did is I hardly use mine anyway, so I just changed my name. But so all the
Yeah,
people
but I
that
got
know
a pretty
me,
good size share with the family on there.
yeah, all of the regular people are probably like, why is all he ever talks about is like what he's smoking in his pipe now? I don't understand.
Yeah.
None of my family
well.
even knows I smoke.
They
Seriously.
will if you find you on YouTube.
Well, my son and my daughter know, and my husband obviously, but nobody else knows.
Mel, I think
Well,
I found you. Melvin Harris, filmmaker, musician, film curator, festival programmer. Dude, you're holding out on
Yeah,
us.
that's right.
All that.
That's not.
Tobacco,
That's
also
not me.
tobacco blender.
That's
yeah.
not me. That is not me.
Master tobacco blender.
There you go.
I hear his films are garbage.
I do put some trashy films out there.
Oh. Man,
Did you find that Captain Black grape that you were digging up? I figured we all figured that's what you were doing. Like well, we heard like it sounded like pots and pans and going through the cupboards and.
Who, me?
Yeah, we were like, oh, he's looking for that Captain Black grape. He's like, I know I have some somewhere.
I had to get the portable battery pack for the phone. It's dying. It's been like 2 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
folks.
It's been a while.
Hey, you've got to try this Laganda. This stuff, like,
Oh, yeah.
it's just a Latakia, but it's got this tang that's really interesting. I finally, the first time I smoked, I was like, this is really good. And then I didn't think about it for like a few weeks. And then I smoked it again. I was like, this is really good. And now it's like, I find that I keep going back to it. I'm like, oh, I got to try some more Laganda. God, that's good stuff.
What is in it?
It's just a Latakia blend from GLP's. I can't remember what else is in it besides Latakia and some Turkish. But it has this.
It's Penzance with a little bit of tang sprinkled in.
Exactly. Tang. Orange tang. The original. Not grape tang.
Bugsy's in the house.
Straight from NASA.
Oh,
There he is.
Bugsy is in the house. Come on, Bubba. You want
Bugsy.
a little chooch?
You want a little chooch?
You want a little chooch of grape ants?
Dogs love grapes.
You want some grape ants?
He's like, no, I want some of that milk stout, actually.
Oh, yeah.
He's never been up here on the workbench, so he's checking out what are all the pipes for, Pop?
He's like, what is that?
They look like chew toys to him.
Well,
Why do you have all my chew toys out up here where I can't get to them?
Look down here, Buggy. Look down here.
I think I got one eye looking at me.
Like I said, they said we're like our dogs, right? Right?
His eyes could multitask. This is good stuff. Haunted pirate shit.
It's not so much the
Hand me
tongue
some.
bite that gets me anymore.
I'll send you some.
No, I mean,
It's
hand
not
me
so
some
much-
now.
It's not so much the tongue bite that gets me anymore. It's trying not to singe my eyebrows.
Thought you didn't have any eyebrows.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Oops.
He's like, I did last week.
I don't know.
Oops.
Where'd they go?
You know what it is? He lit up some Molto Dolce, and that stuff goes up like a.
Holy crap. So you could dry that for a month, rejar it, and in a week it'd be all wet again.
It'd still be wet, yeah. But you know what's crazy? Is it actually it burns like crazy anyway.
I
Yeah.
popped that tin open and left the plastic lid on it. I have never jarred it.
Yeah.
I finally gave
Same
it
here.
away.
I haven't jarred it either.
Oh,
I love the stuff, but it's like goopy. It looks like a nightmare when you open it. It's like, oh, this is like the worst goopy
you
mess
can't
ever.
You cannot dry it.
But you don't have to. That's the thing. Like right out of the tin, light it up, and it starts crackling, and it stays lit. And I've never had any problem with it. It's like it looks like it's soaking wet, but somehow it burns anyway.
Yeah, but I think that's not water. It's not water in there. It's like propylene glycol or something like that, so it doesn't evaporate and it doesn't dry out.
Yeah,
And that's what you're going to find with
But
the
it does
Sleepy
burn.
Hollow too.
Is that the way Sleepy Hollow is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's been drying. Mine's been drying for 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you can dry those out.
No, I don't. I really don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So what would it be like with Boswell's Christmas cookie and Penzance?
Oh.
Like
Well, if I thought I was gonna smoke another bowl, I'd mix you up a bit.
Try it.
I'm not doing that.
Do you
I'm
have
actually
Christmas
gonna
cookie,
bounce,
Mel?
man. I think I'm gonna bounce.
Oh, you're lightweight, Mel.
I actually have quite a bit of flake in here. I probably should finish it. Yeah.
Come on, Mel.
I'll
It's
shoot
2
Tony
hours
Cole.
earlier where you're at.
Yeah.
What a wimp.
I think we're all in Eastern time zone.
Actually, Mel and I are pretty close together. Especially.
Oh, that's right. You're in Houston, so you're an hour. Yeah, you're in the Central.
Yeah, Mel and I are vertically aligned, basically.
I'm actually on Mountain.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're on Mountain, yeah. You're just...
But you're probably closer to Ohio than you are to Mel, as big as Texas is.
That's true. You
Yeah,
could fit like
Central
3
starts
states
about
between
90
us.
miles west of me.
Yeah. You could fit 3 states of us between us. Easily. I'm basically
If
at
the
the
wind
ocean.
blows too hard, I'm in Mexico.
Yeah,
On a
if
windy
I
day,
walk
get
south,
Mexican allergies.
if the wind blows too hard, I'll float to Belize. I'm like 20 minutes from the water.
The funny thing is, when the wind blows here, I'm eating the landfill dust from the other side of the mountain.
It probably tastes better than Penzance grape.
Doesn't anything?
Hey, I'm going to tell you, I had no complaints with grape ants.
He's like, you know what? Don't knock it till you mix it and ruin some Penzance for yourself and try it.
That's right.
I don't know how it was in a briar, but in a meerschaum, it was good.
You know, it wasn't bad. It just tasted like watered down grape. Smoky grape.
Sort of a smoky, earthy Merlot grape.
That had been...
I think it would be kind of if you had grape juice and you drank a cup of grape, left it overnight, and and then you poured maybe some, I don't know, something milky in it, then drank it, it'd probably be close.
And then you squashed it under your boot in the dirt.
Okay, let's check in with the chat here. We got this lot here. This lot has lost it. I think they mean us. We definitely have lost it.
Gross.
How you doing? Very good. Watching the mayhem. That's us, the mayhem. Melvin Harris,
Mayhem Pipe Club right there.
Yardism says Melvin
Friday
Harris,
Mayhem
millionaire. He owns a mansion and a yacht. Grapes of Wrath.
Different guy.
Damn it, that's what we should have called it. Grapes of Wrath.
Ooh.
Who said that? That's awesome.
That's
said
good.
Think of that. That was perfect.
Who said that?
Pipe Tree said Grapes
know
of
what?
Wrath.
Way to go, Tree. That's it right there.
That's what it should have been.
If we put
It's a proprietary blend now.
That's right.
If you put grape with Stonehaven, would it be Grape Heaven?
Oh, there it is.
I'm gonna say no. I mean, you could call it that. I'm just saying
Grape Falcon.
It wouldn't be.
If you put it in with Maltese Falcon, would it be Grape Falcon?
It'd be a Falcon grape.
Would you do that to this poor blend?
No.
No, that's too good.
Look at this stuff.
I
You
got
can't
it
mess
right
this
here.
up.
Maybe we just put some in there.
Y-
Actually, I used up all my grape for grape ants.
If you don't follow my channel right now, if you don't sub me, I'll do it. I'm crazy. I'll put this grape right in here.
All I know is, please, nobody send me any more grape.
Just don't make any frog in wine cellar.
Oh, now that's sacrilegious. You even bring up McClellan in the same sentence.
If you put it in with Christmas cheer, would it cheer?
Are we too late to suggest some blends for Mutton Chops, a 2019 blend club?
I think that we need to. We really need to. Hey, Mutton Chop, I know that we were off of McClellan because of they're not around anymore, but we've got some good ideas here.
I think we ought to call it Mayhem Blend Club.
Mayhem Blend Club. So what I did is I took some Pall Mall and I crushed them up. and I mixed them up with this Marlin Flake. Now this Marlin Flake, you can't mix it straight with the Pall Mall. You have to run it through a tobacco chopper, chop it up, get it all nice, and you might have to run it through 2 or 3 times, but then you can get that in there. And if you don't like Pall Mall, that's fine because cools work too. You put some cools in there and run those through there. You want to try to get all those bits of paper, at least most of the bits of paper out, because the bits of paper will make it smoky and kind of burly like. But it's great. And then what I do is I mix that with half and half, and I call that half and half and half and half.
I think you ought to kick it up a notch and put a little Eagle brand milk in it instead of half and half.
Some value. What is that value roll your own?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, super value roll your own.
Yeah.
Mix it with that.
Okay,
we'll call it Hobo's Delight.
No, Hobo's Delight has some snus in it.
Oh God. So Sue Dunhill sent me some snuff and I tried it. Speaking of
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Some snuff or some snus?
Snuff.
So okay.
So are you just gonna leave us hanging, Harriet?
Well, what do you want to know?
Was it everything you dreamed?
No.
It sounds awful.
And if it was everything you dreamed, is that a good thing?
No, it was not good. I would rather mix Penzance and grape and smoke it.
Hey, Harriet, I think you got a little something, right?
A
little bit of.
So I just mixed.
Oh no! That's just cocaine. It's not snuff.
I just did a bump of grape off of a urinal, so.
I just mixed Christmas cookie and Innerdale Flake, and I have to say that the what was it, the shit your great pants, or what was it called? was that?
I hope you wore your purple pants. Is what it was.
It was actually better than this, because this stuff's nasty.
Okay, now we're definitely getting kicked off YouTube, all of us.
That's gross. That's out.
You could call it porcelain grape.
Ew, porcelain grape.
Tamper Tantrum says German snuff is wild. Well, the thing is, in America, what we call snuff is the same. I mean, just chewing tobacco is also called snuff. It's really confusing. But snus is totally different. That's the stuff that you put in your mouth and it dissipates in your mouth. You don't spit it out or do anything with it.
Do you put it above your upper lip or your lower lip? Or
your
what?
upper lip, yeah. It's not a lower lip like dip. It's upper lip, and then you don't spit it or anything. And it's like it's like super on the down low tobacco for people who can't even like use a vape. It's like no vaping, no problem. And they get the snus and they stuff it up in their gums, and then they just walk around and nobody has any idea that they're doing the tobacco.
On the down low.
On the down low.
Doing the tobacco.
Doing the tobacco. Are you doing the tobacco?
So that's completely different.
Oh, no. I
different than chewing tobacco, where you put a plug in your lower lip. Right.
Right. Because you spit that. You have to spit. And snus is a whole different thing. It was developed in Sweden. They came up with it. Probably, I'm assuming they must have a lot of, like, you can't smoke in here type establishments, because that would that's why I think why it picked up so much here is because everybody's gotten wise to vapes, and so all these places, even bars, sometimes will say no vaping, and so it's like, well, let's come up with a tobacco you can just stuff in your mouth and no one even knows it's there. That seems to be the idea. Of course, that takes all the fun out of it, I think. But
so is that newer? Is that newer, or is that always been around? It just wasn't popular in the States.
I don't know when they came up with it. It might be old, and it might have just hit here recently, or it might have been. I have a feeling it was developed recently because it seems to be a reaction to the anti-smoking and anti-vape thing that's going on. But I'm not really sure. I'm kind of assuming.
So we went to one of our brick and mortars, and there was a German guy that was there visiting, and he wanted to see what our tobacco was like, so we handed it over to him, and he actually took some out of the tin and ate it to see what it was like.
Well,
that's one way to do it.
Yeah. I was like, okay.
I tried that today with a little bit of opening night. It didn't go well.
It didn't go well.
You're supposed to chooch it, not chew it, Mel.
Yeah, it's pronounced chooch.
I left my lighter at home.
So Jeff the Chef Piper is here, and he says they told me in Swedish it's pronounced snooze. That's cool because snus is so hard to say. I can say snooze in a sentence and not like trip over my words. So I'm gonna call it snooze from now on, and no one will know what I'm talking about, and I'll just be like, "You didn't know that, dumbass."
Do you snooze? Yeah, I snooze.
Everybody knows that.
If you snooze, you lose, there, brother.
Everybody snoozes.
That should be like the anti-snus campaign, if people even knew how it was pronounced.
Yeah, if you snooze, you lose.
Snooze, you lose. There.
Oh man,
they have a lot of downtime in Sweden to come up with that. That is true. they work fewer hours, I think, than anyone in the world. I think
they have like the 20-hour work week or something like that. 24-hour work week.
Yeah,
well,
it's like,
give me a plane ticket there.
I know. I'm like, why do I live here then? What I want to sign me up. That's awesome.
I've got a gentleman from Sweden sending me a yabo right now, actually, of some Swedish tobaccos.
Well, whoop-de-doo.
I'm looking forward to that.
Is he on the YTPC? Is he on YouTube?
Yeah.
Is it?
That's awesome. Well, who is it? One of us? Is it one of the YTPC people?
I got to figure out what his handle is.
Oh,
his first name is Jean or Jean or however you say it.
No.
Yeah, it's confusing when we all have like fake.
Is it Quaker?
Nope, not Quaker. I gotta look it up.
I don't know where Quaker Piper's from. I can't remember.
Watched snuff competitions. They have snuff competitions. What are they competing to do exactly? Who doesn't throw up? I don't understand.
Well, that would be a really exciting thing to watch, wouldn't it?
Yeah, so much spit. Look, it's just riveting.
It wouldn't work for me. It wouldn't work for me. I have a deviated septum.
TMI, Mel.
I use that excuse for everything. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. I have a deviated septum, so I would help you move, but I have a deviated septum. So,
well, does that work?
I'm gonna try it. I don't. We'll find out next time I have a friend who's moving.
That's why we don't own a truck.
I know, I do, and that's the problem. I have the two worst things in the world. I own a truck, and I can fix a computer, so I just have to hide.
Yeah.
I have a friend who's a mechanic, and he won't tell anyone. He's like, "Don't tell anybody that I'm a mechanic." It's funny. I knew him for like 4 years before I found out he's a professional mechanic. He won't tell anyone because he'll spend every weekend fixing somebody's car.
Yep.
What do you think the black grease under his nails was?
Well, he looks dirty anyway because he's
awesome.
He's a metalhead, and he's a sound engineer, so they're just like, that's just him.
So he's the kind of guy you don't want to eat chips and salsa with.
And if he double dips, you're done.
Those kind of guys always dip deep.
That's how he gets his own bowl of salsa. It's like, no. Spencer can have that bowl.
So, no, what is that? Is that grease under your nails? No, that's salsa.
He played a zombie in my first movie, and he was very convincing.
And all he had to do was just not shower after work.
Yeah, pretty much. He just came in from working on cars, and he's like, "Ugh." And I was like, you're already in costume. And he's like, what costume?
All right, guys, I'm out of here.
He's out. He's out. He's out of tobacco, out of jokes, out of grapes.
Here's the thing. I don't know how to get out of this thing.
You're stuck here forever then.
You went down the rabbit hole. You can't get back.
I guess we're just all we can't ever go home. What?
Your picture.
What are we on? Which?
Yeah, touch your thumbnail, and then there'll be a hang up option will come up.
Says the tech guy. Listen to him.
I'm not on a phone. I'm on the computer, so I couldn't give you any advice that would make sense.
Oh, you touch the live feed, and then it shows the hang-ups, guys. Hey, listen, this has been too cool. I will check you guys later.
All right, thanks for hanging out.
Take care, buddy.
Piper out.
I think I'm gonna go the way of the garbage man Piper. I just wanted him to go first.
Yeah. Like, okay, well then
I'll catch you guys later. Take care.
See you later.
Yeah.
See ya. Hey, experiment was successful, my friend. It was awesome. We'll do it again.
Good idea.
Wonder how many people can be on at a time.
I think I saw 8, but I could be wrong. I could be thinking of something else that I was looking at. I'm not sure if there even is a limit.
I know when they were talking about party time, that's what they were saying. It was like more than 8, and it like starts cutting out people.
Party time? I haven't used that one.
I never have either. I've just heard people talk about it.
That must be what he was talking about. So earlier, Zach was saying something about Google Party, and I was like, you mean Google Hangouts? And then that's how we got to using this. But he was probably thinking of party time. But I like Google Hangouts because we're not just in a Hangout. We're on a Hangout, but also it's being streamed live as a regular YouTube video. So that's how we're all used to finding each other. So it's like, and everyone's subscription feed, it'll be like, so-and-so is having a live Hangout. And they'll just know to come in and hang out instead of being like a whole separate website.
So you started that from your
Huh?
How did you connect the two?
So what we're using right now is something they call Google Hangouts on Air, which is where you go into the way that you do is you go in. Well, I did it on the computer. I'm not entirely sure if it's possible to host one from the phone. I haven't tried, but on the computer, you go into Creator Studio, and then you go to the Live tab to live stream, and then there's a little tab called Events, and you go to the Events tab and start a new event, and you'll see that one of the options is quick event, like quick, like just go stream right now, and it does it through Google Hangouts on Air. And when you do it that way, it just starts it, and then it loads up your Google Hangouts window and streams to Google Hangouts. And then from there, you can copy the join link and paste it in your chat, or paste it in the bucket to edit your video and paste it in the bucket. And so in your live stream, people can join it. And that's how you guys are basically on Hangouts, and Hangouts is piped to my YouTube channel. So they're connected because Google owns YouTube. So it's all, they connected the systems.
They did something smart there.
Yeah. I think that, so Google Hangouts was developed at Google, probably I think completely separately from YouTube, and then they figured out how to kind of make them plug in together so that we can do a Hangout, but it's streamed on one person's channel. So like if other people want to do it, then they would just do the same thing I did from their YouTube channel, and you know, they could paste the link in the bucket, and anyone who wanted to go in could just click it and open up the Hangouts, and then they're in.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Zach and I were like texting back and forth, and he's like, I don't really text very fast or something, and he's like, if you want to like do a chat online or something, or call or whatever sometime. And I was like, hey, and then he mentioned like the Google whatever, it's something, and I was like, let me look into this, because I think there might be a way to do this that we can all, you know, stream it to our channel, but I hadn't tried it yet. I've used Google Hangouts before, but I've been streaming on Twitch for years, but I've only just recently gotten into streaming on YouTube, so I'm still kind of figuring it out. But it turned out to be really easy to set up. So
yeah,
you'll probably see later that you missed like 5 calls from me or something, because every time I try to, I just tried to start it, and then it would call up your number, and then when I'd hit the icon, it would call you.
Oh, okay, that's funny. Well, yeah, it seems like a lot of people didn't quite get the right screen. It didn't go to the right screen, like when they clicked it, but other people clicked it and it took them right in. So I'm not really sure why that is. It was weird.
Yeah, mine took me to the Google Play Store, and then it saw that I already had the Hangout app loaded, and it would say open in there, but it wouldn't open.
Yeah.
All I did was download the app and attached it, and it hooked me right up. So it was easy for me.
Yeah, Mel just got right in too. I don't know why, but Mel.
I'm not tech savvy, so sorry.
Mel clicked.
Now, do you have an iPhone? Harriet, you have an iPhone?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, mine's a Samsung Galaxy, and it wouldn't do that.
That's
on the
probably
Galaxy.
it. I have an iPhone too, and my iPhone also went right into it. So maybe that has to do with it. Maybe it adds that link for some reason. Yeah, right. Play Store. That's probably what it is. That's why we didn't get the Play Store link, and you did, because of the Google. It's funny because
when
I made it, and
there's a train.
It's their platform.
Yeah.
And they didn't. Yeah. It works great with the Apple platform. That's really funny.
Well, guys, my beer's gone, and my husband's already asleep, so I'm gonna head out.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go and hit the hay as well, or probably just watch YouTube videos for the next 7 hours. But one or the other. But thanks for hanging out, you guys.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Guys, take care.
First one, success. All right. See you guys later.
Okay. Talk to everybody later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.